It feels like you're laying down on the mat.
Okay, so let's try it again without your thumb. You mentally pretend, do what it takes to sit on your thumb without sitting on your thumb. Okay, so check it. On your thumb for a few strides for real. And then hands on the reins.
Difference.
All right. On your thumb for real. Oops, your horse gave out on you.
Or I gave out on the horse.
One way or the other.
We'll take a second break.
Okay. She's happy for break.
Oh my God, that really, I feel like I just gave birth. Sorry. TMI.
Okay. Well, here we're going to show you why you need that skill in just a moment here. Okay, walk. You are going to canter a triangle.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to canter across from B to B, from B to C, from C back to E. You're going to canter a triangle. So in order to make those angles on that turn, you're going to have to do like almost pirouette canters from those corners. So in order to do that, you're going to have to sit on a hind quarter and bring your shoulders around. I see what you're saying. C-E-D. Okay, so you got it? So you see the triangle here?
Yeah.
Okay, so stop for a moment. So when you get here, in order to make this turn, you're going to have to sit on her hindquarters and bring her around. Okay, get here, you're going to have to sit on her hindquarters.
I should anticipate turning how far before the ladder?
And bring her around. You're going to go as deep as you can.
Okay. You might want to get the lunch here.
Yeah, I
Would you mind checking her growth real quick? Just to make sure. I'm not good at, well, she was having it here. Just, you know, I speak that. Good? Okay. Bless you. Okay.
So, in order for her to make that tight of a turn,
Yeah.
she's going to have to transfer tons of her weight back on her bottom.
She has a big bottom.
She does have a big bottom, so you're going to have to sit pretty darn hard on it. Okay, here we go. Yep. 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 Good job. Excellent job. And let's walk. Hillary, describe what you have to do with your position to make those turns.
Push my liver in my pancreas. Pretty much. Really tighten up right here.
Okay. It looks
Yeah.
really good.
Good.
Okay, let's turn around. And we're just going to canter the other direction to get the feel of her right lead. Let's do one lap on the rail and then one lap of cantering your triangle.
Okay.
Good on you, that's okay. Let her walk out a minute and then we'll just do the triangle again. All right, you can both take a breather. There we go.
Now hold on, Missy. What was that?
your shoulders up and across. You just got ahead of her. You're going to notice on your video on that C turn, you got ahead of her with your shoulders. You've got to leave them back behind her withers so that she can bring her withers and her neck up and across to make that turn. That's the closest angle there on that turn. See how much angle there is when you approach? Yeah. And she's got to sit hard and turn those shoulders around, which means you're going to have to sit back on her and let her bring that head and neck up and around. Okay? So let's do one more and then we're going to go on to something not so physical. Yes. Bring those shoulders up and around. Right. Sit her down. Bring them up and around. Really hard on this one. Sit down and up and around. Nice. Let's walk. Make sure when you walk, from your seat bones and not from your hands. Yeah. Very good. Catch your breath for a minute.
It is the asthma. I think it's the asthma.
So tell me what it was about Emily's canter that you said you wanted to do.
Be able to ride a horse with no stirrups. Now, why can't I never bend into this corner? Not what I do.
To bend what?
She always counter bends in this corner.
Make sure that your left leg is away from her. Your left leg is too far back. It needs to be draped like cooked spaghetti around her side, and then taken slightly away from her side. And then your right leg needs to come into her.
Let me try this again.
Okay. Your left leg was going way too far back. It needs to hang there and then open just slightly.
There we go.
Think you were blocking her by being too tight in your left hip flexor. Like the top part of your thigh was too tight.
Very possible.
Yeah, it felt like a closed door to her.
Okay, sorry, next.
Needs to feel soft so that she can open up through it.
Yeah.
Is that all fixed now?
Yes.
Okay. Do you not do any no stirrup work?
I have not. Since my youth.
Okay.
This is she riding.
Mackie. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to keep your outside stirrup and drop your inside stirrup. And I want you to canter half a lap and walk. That wasn't half a lap. That was awesome. Okay, so now keep your inside stirrup. Drop your outside stirrup. And canter half a lap and then walk. Yeah, I think you're gripping with that left thigh. Good. And ask her to walk. Sit on her. Awesome.
Okay, that was fun.
You're not done.
Damn it.
Okay. going to come down here by us. I want you to drop both stirrups, and you're going to canter the straight line only and walk at the end. No turns.
Come on, baby.
And you're going to sit your dressage seat in the saddle. Don't get ahead of her.
Okay, straight line.
Straight line only down this wall. No stirrups. Strap your stirrups.
No, that's Mom. Come on.
Awesome job.
A lot of thigh on that.
No problem. You did great.
Good.
You can pick up your stirrups. Okay, so if you were describing to somebody what the difference is between your hunter and your dressage position, what would you tell them?
Hunter is the much more forward seat, and dressage is much more on your seat. That's what it seems like anyway. In other words, with dressage, you're more centered, whereas with the hunter, it's slightly bit forward.
Yes.
So I just have to learn to separate the two, but by learning both, it makes you a better rider because you know the difference.
And there are times when you're jumping where you're going to need to access your dressage skills to do something. Like if you need to roll back to another tight fence, you need to get back in that center of that horse, put her weight on her haunches, and bring those shoulders up and around. You won't be able to do that up in a 2-point or a light seat position. There'll be times when you want to go deeper to get a better line to a fence, and you're going to want to engage those seat bones in that saddle to communicate leg yield to her.
When you say deeper, what exactly do you mean?
So, take your hunt seat position right now. You can stay doing it at the walk if you'd like.
Oh, well, even starts to have to be a lot shorter. Okay, hold on.
Okay, so put your reins in your right hand. Put your left hand under your bum and feel your seat. And in your hunter position.
I'm just going to hold on. I'm just going to go the other way. At this point. Okay, so if I'm in my hunter position, which is arms have to be very forward.
Yep.
And, all right, yeah, I can slip a hand under my bum.
Yeah. Now, take your dressage position. Relax your legs. Did you feel how you just sat down in that saddle?
Yes.
You put your seat bones right down in that saddle. Okay, so in dressage, your seat bones work like joysticks on her back to tell her what to do. You've got to be sitting down on them for her to feel them, to feel how they're pointing. So in dressage, you're going to use your core and your seat bones much more than you do when you're jumping.
Okay.
So, and your arm position changes nicely between the two seats now. At first, before we did the lunge line exercises, I couldn't get you to get your elbows to move enough.
Because Hillary's always yelling at me, I want down by the martingale, down by the martingale. And I'm like, I have short arms. She says, I have short arms too. You can do it. Trust me.
Exactly. Yeah.
She says the only way you can do it is stick your boobs out, relax your shoulders, and then do it.
Okay. So that was really good. Do you have anything else you would like to do with Kitty today, since you already just cantered with no stirrups? We're going to finish up then. If you don't, nothing popped into your mind right away with turns on the forehand. So you can go to the middle. It's the easiest place to do them from. And I want her front foot to stay still and her hindquarters to swing around. So if you're going to turn her nose to the left and her hindquarters out by us, it'll be left indirect rein and left leg behind the girth.
Now, let me ask, why is she playing with her bit all?
She just does.
Okay.
So left indirect rein, which means you'll have to turn your pinky towards your belly button. And left leg in the behind the girth position to cross, to speak to her left hind leg and tell it to cross over. Yes, yes. Don't let her front feet walk, so your right hand might have to stop her right shoulder if it's trying to walk, just her back feet. This is a back feet only exercise. There you go. Nice.
Wasn't pretty.
We're going to go the other direction, right hand and right leg.
What does the left leg do while you're doing this?
Your left leg does nothing going this way.
Okay.
Your left hand will put the brakes on her left foot as she goes to walk instead of spin. So you got to kind of look down a little bit and use your right leg behind the girth to talk to her right hind foot. Yes, 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 yes. That one was way better than the other direction. Did you feel it?
Yeah.
That's good. That's where we're going to finish up today.
Okay, thank you. Lovely.